We can't hear you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these things happen. All right, so real quick, Joanna, I guess you're talking about the worksheet we're about to work on. I think I uploaded the worksheet that we worked on yesterday. Not yesterday, you know what I mean. Monday. Yes.
You did.
Thank God. Okay. Anybody have questions from homework? I had a few questions already earlier. No. Okay. No. Okay. Let me see if I can move this around. All right. So what we did last time, we got into correlation. We talked about R. We talked about the line of best fit, right? So you have to get into that. I showed you the formula for R that we're not going to use. I just wanted to show you what it looked like, just in case you were curious. We are going to do something together right now. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Can you guys see that graph?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So what I've done, normally this is something I would give out in class and I would have you draw your own line, but that would be difficult to do with this because not all of us are able to print stuff out, and I can understand that. So this is a scatter plot showing hours studied versus mistakes made. So it got to make sense. I obviously I made this up, right? This is just getting used to the process assignment. So this is how many hours somebody studied and how many mistakes they made. So it's all over the map, but it is a decently strong trend, right? Would you say this is a big sample? Would you say that's a big sample? Is that a large sample of data? No. Okay, thank you. Not a very big sample, but it's a really decent correlation, right? I will tell you, there's given a certain situation, there is a level of R. There's like a certain value R has to get past to show evidence of correlation. So I will, on a quiz or on the final, I will tell you what that value is. So for example, there could be a situation where R has to be bigger than 0.4 to show correlation. So if it isn't bigger than 0.4, then you would say there's no correlation, right? If it was like 0.38. You guys semi with me? I mean, it sounds a lot like a hypothesis test. Okay, is everybody all right out there? Who is Mai? Who is May? Who are you? I guess we'll find out. So what I want you guys to do, I'm going to help you out a little bit. You ready? So some algebra is going to come back to kick you in the ass. I want us to find, us meaning you, and then I'll come in with you, to find the equation of this line. How do I, here, I've got the equation right down here. Does that look familiar to anybody? That equation right there?
Point slope form.
Yeah, dude, watch out. You even know what the name is. It's like the biology of mathematics, right? We can identify it. It is the point slope form of line. So I need a point and I need the slope. Now stay with me, stay with me. Does my line, and this is just the line I drew as a guess, but would you guys agree, is that a decent guess? Is that about where it should be? Right? Because the idea of this line is to graphically average the data points, right? Okay, so I sort of made this happen on purpose, but not really. I sort of did. Do you see how it goes through one of the data points? So obviously, I'm going to use that as one of my points. Does it go through any other data point? Is that a new no? That's an old no. It doesn't go through any other data point, right? It only goes through that one. So let's use that one. What data point is that? That would be 21, 2. Do you guys see that? That's the point 21, 2. Okay, okay. Now let me see. Can you guys see another point that line goes through? It doesn't have to be, it can't be a data point because it only goes through that one. Can you guys see, like, I don't know what point that is. Forget about that point. I mean, I could maybe use that point right there, but there might be a better point somewhere. Do you guys see any point? Let's see, 3 or 18. All right, so 317, this one? Almost, well, 318 almost. Yeah, almost. 615, that one looks really good, doesn't it? 615, you guys see that? It definitely goes through the point 6, 15. I like it. There were a couple other answers I could have accepted, but we'll go with that one. It's not quite 318 though. It didn't really quite go through 318. It's a little bit below 18. All right, let me stop for a minute. Is everybody semi with me? What we are going to do right now is what the calculator would automatically do. It calculates the AX plus B for us, right? When we do the linear regression thing. If you weren't here last time, dear God, watch that video. So right now, I want you guys to do the equation. Find the equation of the line. And just to help you out a little tiny bit, you need to figure out the slope. And you've got 2 points. So you just want to pick one of them to be x1, y1. I hope this is familiar to most of us. Even if you hated it, I don't care. Right? There is a purpose for this. Here's one example. Do you guys remember the slope formula? Anybody? Oh, screw this. Nobody?
Like rise over run or?
Sure, but we need a more specific one now that deals with points. We're given points. So rise over run, right? So which variable's on the top? I don't know if you guys remember.
Is it x minus x1 over y minus y1?
Oh, not really. It's remember, it's rise over run. When you rise or fall, what variable changes? That is the y-axis, right?
Well, change in X over change in Y?
No. Turned around. The beautiful thing is it freaking rhymes. Rise over run. Y's over the other guys, right? Y over X. So it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let me put that up here for us. So there's the equation for the slope. And then you just pick either point you want. I know what you mean, Damar. I think you didn't mean to bring in a third dimension, right? The Z. Z would be a third dimension. Not quite, Joanna. A couple things not quite right about that. Right, so it's going to be, yeah, and the only thing you're missing there is some parentheses, but I know what you mean. 15 minus 2 is 13, sure, over 21 minus 6. Not quite. It's not quite that, Joanna. I really want you to see. If you say 15 minus 2, that means the 15 comes from point number 2, right? I mean, you got to do it in the same order. 15 minus 2 over 6 minus 21. It does make a difference. Because obviously, is this line going up or down? Is this line going up or down?
Down.
Yeah. So then the slope has to be positive or negative.
Negative.
Yeah. That's one big thing. The other big thing, of course, is 6 minus 21 is 15. So it'll be, let me see, where's my little button? 15 minus 2 is 13. 6 minus 21 is negative 15. Right? So you get negative 13/15. Ooh, this is, ooh, that looks yummy already. All right. This is exactly what you want to be doing at almost 8 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. I know. You're so lucky. Finish that out. Now you know what the slope is. Pick a point and plug him in the equation. I don't think that puppy is helping you out there, Joanne. So it doesn't matter which point you pick. So let me see. I'm going to pick, it doesn't matter. I'm going to pick, sure, I'm going to pick the 6 and the 15. So just because I picked the 615 point, it doesn't really matter. So if I keep going, let's see what I get. I get y minus 15 equals negative 13/15 x plus, well, let's see, what's 6 over 15 would be 2 over 5, so 26 over 5. I think that's right. Is that right? Yeah, 6, 2/5, 26. Yeah, okay. How are we doing out there? You guys all right? Are some of you guys just like, I'm just waiting till you're done, Jeff? I'm not really here, Jeff. I'm in bed away from the computer. All right. Those of you who are still with me trying this out, it doesn't matter which point you pick. I don't know if you remember this. So I'm gonna skip a step here just to get to the chase here. You have to add the 15 over. So you have to get like denominators. And let me see, what would that be? Let's see, 75, I get 101. I think I get, let me see if this makes it. Stop it. 101 fifths. So close to being nice. I get that. I get that. And if I make it into decimals, I get y equals negative, let's see, 13 divided by 15.867 plus, and this will be 20.2. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Hopefully, at least a few of you guys are with me on this. Oh, I forgot my X. Poor little X, dude. Come here. There we go. So that's my guess for what the line of best fit is. I drew it in. I picked a couple points the line went through, and I got its equation. So now what I want you guys to do, I was very nice, and I collected all the data points. These are the actual data points. So I need you to put these in L1, these in L2, and then do what we did Monday. Do the linear regression. If you weren't here Monday, maybe just hang out. I'll do it here in a minute. But try to get the line of best fit and the R value. You got the data points right there. Can everybody see those okay? The data points? Weehaw! Make it a little bigger. All right, Jeff. All right, I'm going to do that with you guys. I haven't done that yet. Let me see. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, scheisse. See, I ran into the problem. I wasn't careful enough. 9, 6, 8. Left out 8. 4, 2. There we go. Ooh, somebody's there. Hold on, let's catch up to Sirkar. Let's see. You guys have to see if she's right. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to assume all of you guys have at least got those data points in your calculator. So I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. So you should have all the data points. Oh crap, let me turn off my ice planet in the background. There. All right, so you got your data points in there. Then you hit Stat, Calc, and then number 4 is the one that's going to give you the line of best fit. So would 8, but you know, I don't know. All right, so if you have the newer calculator, you got to go down L1, L2, get to calculate. If you have the older calculator, it just defaults to L1, L2. There we go. So I agree with you. Yeah, look at you guys. Kick ass. And what's the line of best fit that we get here? What's the slope? So the actual line of best fit, get over here. The actual line of best fit we get is negative 0.879 plus 20.49. Yeah, I did pretty good. And you're all like, yeah, man, you teach this shit. You better do pretty good. Well, it's still, you know, doing something by hand is kind of freaky. Yeah, you're good, Shirko. I know what you mean. It's fine. You guys understand what's happening here? So you could do this. You could draw a line, given some data points. You could try to put the line in the right place. You could find the equation line. And if you've done a decent job, it should be close to what the real answer is. And this got really, really pretty close to what the real answer is. That's the exact line that goes through this data. Now, do this for me. Are you guys able to get to the point where, am I stalling? Yes, where you can see on your screen, you would be able to see, Jeff, if you would just do it right, you would see that. Dun, 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 dun. Try to get to that point. Can you make that show up on your calculator if you have a calculator? If you don't have a calculator, we have an issue. We need to find you something. Oh. I'm kind of liking this. This is weird. I thought I would hate this. I want it to be like, I want to be able to go, Let me know if you're having any trouble out there. If you're seeing something like that on your screen, what did you forget to hit? Zoom. Zoom. What are you doing? Stop it. Calculator. Okay. Zoom. 9 for me. It should be 9 for most of you guys too. Zoom stat. You always have to hit zoom stat so it will find the new data that's in there. How do you get the line to show up? What button do you press to get the line into the calculator? Anybody? What button do you press to get the y equals line into the calculator? Are you guys all right?
Do you mean like the y equals button?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all. There's a y equals. There's a y equals button. Yeah, all right. That's all I want you to say.
Okay.
If you hit y equals, you could put the equation of our line in there. And then when you hit zoom 9, or if you hit graph, because you've already hit zoom 9, then that should show up. So let me know if you're getting an error or something, or if it's not looking quite right. Nobody said they got, if you got the R value, you should be good. If that's not the R value you got, this is not good. That means something went in there. Syntax error. So normally, so Sircon, when it said syntax error, did it have an option go to? Not Goku, go to, yeah, not Kamehameha. So if you select go to, I'll bet you $50 that it'll have the cursor on top of the negative sign. That just means you use the wrong negative. Don't use minus, use negative. See the negative down at the bottom of the screen? You got to use negative and not minus. You're not subtracting, you're saying that number is negative. Does that make sense? So that negative sign there is a negative sign. If you put a minus there, if you put minus, and I try to graph it, syntax error because I used the wrong thing. Go to, it puts it right on top again. Oh shit, I was supposed to use that negative sign. All right, I'll stop. Is that good? Did that work now?
Professor, can I see the graph again on your calculator? Just want to make sure with mine. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Yay. Yay. So anytime we're doing like a quiz or the final or something and you're having calculator issues, just chime up, just chat, say, I'm having issues. And then I could even pull you into a breakout room and you can show me the calculator. You can tell me what's going on and I could tell you something about it. I don't want you just to sit there and go, this is my life. No, just tell me what's going on. I don't want the calculator to be the reason you're not doing well with something. Okay. You guys, I don't know if that was useful. I really don't. I'm trying to show you the connection between, we can find the equation of a line, and we did. And then the calculator found the equation of the line, and it came out pretty close because we drew a decent line through that thing. So of course it's going to come out close. So it's just, I like you to realize that we can do what the calculator is doing. We can do it. That's kind of a empowering, I don't need him if I'm okay with it not being perfect. All right, I'll stop. I don't know if it's a him. It's probably not a him. I don't know. All right, let me see. Ba, 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 ba. So any questions about that? I'm gonna let you guys, I want you guys to do a problem. Let me pull one up here real quick. Can you do it real quick, Jeff? I don't know, man. Hold on. Come on, Jeff, what the hell? Just put a problem. Here we go. Well, shoot, I don't want to. Can I see the equation on item B again? Hold on. Oh, sure, hold on. Is that what you mean, this equation here? I mean, this is the points, these are the points, and then find the equation of the line. Those are the steps to find the equation. Yes. All right, is that okay? All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll make up some data. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. So anybody else need to see anything else on this sucker? I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna make up some data. Always exciting. In fact, you're gonna help me make this data. All right, so get ready to participate. Participation. I wanna make a table of values that will end up having a positive R value, right? I want the R value to be positive. So I'm gonna put down a few X values. Right, and I want the R to be positive. So let me put something down here. Let me say this is 19. Give me something that makes sense to put here if I want the R value to be positive. This is really putting together a few different things. What does R positive mean about the correlation, about the line of best fit? What would be true if R is positive? If R is positive, what would be
Positive
true?
slope.
Yes, the slope would be positive. So give me an example number I could put here so that the slope is positive so far. 22. Give me something here. 30. Kick ass. Now I'm going to come in. Hold on. I'm going to come in and be an asshole. You ready? Oh, I'm so good at this. 28. It's still fine, isn't it? Because overall, it's still positive. It's not going to be R equal to 1, is it? Because it's not perfectly positive. Do you guys see what I'm saying? So give me a number here. Let's see. Yeah, I like it, 34. And then let's round this up. I mean, let's what's the correct phrase? I don't know. Let's finish this. 31, sure, that'll work. So R is going to be positive. This is not the easiest thing in the world, but can somebody give me a guess for what R might come out to be? It's definitely not going to be 1. It's kind of, well, we'll see. I don't know. Somebody give me a guess for what R is going to be. It's definitely not going to be like 0.3. I mean, this is a decent, but it definitely goes up, up, and then down, and then up, and then down. So it's sure. All right, 0.8. Anybody else have another guess? Anybody? Nobody else wants to play? 0.9, dude. All right, we're getting that sucker up there. Anybody more pessimistic? No? Does that sound good to everybody? 0.75?
Yeah.
Kick ass. Look at that. Now just Venmo me some money and then I can make it. No, I'm joking. Dean, if you're watching this, no, it was a joke. All right. I'm going to have some gambling. Yeah. All right. 0.5, dude. We got somebody. Put that in red. Cool. All right. Sure. Be over there. Okay. So go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do this all the way. I want you to figure out R. I want you to figure out the line of best fit, and I want you to graph it on your calculator, the data and the line of best fit. I probably should do it too. Oh man, having a cold during the time of COVID. All right, let me see. Oh shit, I left something out. There we go. Let's see who's right. Ooh, look at that. Bum, 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 bum. I'll stop. Yeah, somebody's got the exact one. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Sirikarn. So make sure, see the number in chat from Sirikarn, that's the right R value. So make sure you're getting that R value. Gotta move on. Do 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 do. Is it? Dadgummit, Jeff. 8797. So 8797, sure. Anybody get the equation for the line of best fit? Ah. Everybody doing okay out there? Anybody have any questions? Yeah, let's see. 822x plus 18.97. That's what I get. So the R was better than you thought. It's because it wasn't really that far off from being a pretty perfect lockstep up, right? Okay. Anybody you wanna show me your result? Let me see if I can zoom in on you. All right, hold on. Stay right there. Whoop, you left. All right, good. Looks good. Anybody else? I'm sorry. Somebody else. Oh, Rudy, I didn't see you. I can only see one person at a time. Let me, hold on. Who else is doing it? Livia, hold on. Rudy, that looks good. Oh, crap. Let me see. Who is this? Oh, Livia. Okay, right? Yes, looks good. What have I done? What have I done? There we go, Jeff. Okay, good. Oh, whoa, I'm back. So yeah, so, I want to show you one thing. All right. So hopefully everybody's able to do that. I just want to show you one stupid little thing. I don't know if anyone's been curious about this at all. And you're all like, curious? So, I mean, look at the other shit that's here, right? L1, L2. Now, I'm sorry, if you have an older calculator, you can't do what I'm about to do, but obviously it's extra. You don't have to be able to do what I'm about to do. We did the whole problem, it's done. I'm just going to show you something extra. Do you see where it says store, reject, right? That's regression equations. Store, regression equations. Do you see that? It's the fourth option. So if right there, and you don't have to ever do this, ever, 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 ever. I just want to show you since it's there. Right there, if you hit, do you see above, I'm sorry, do you see the vars key? Jeff, next to clear, the vars key. If you hit vars, go to y variables, y vars, function, and then you can select y1. All right. So let me do that again. And again, this is nothing necessary, right? So I'm just going to do it one more time. So right there, store regression equation. Go to vars. Go to y variables, y vars. Go to function, y1. And what that does is when I calculate it now, it actually puts the whole thing. If I hit y equals, I've got the whole thing just put in there for me. It just puts it in there for me. So then when I hit graph, bum, ba, da, bum. Yeah, is that really necessary? No, it's not necessary. It's not. I just want to show you. Because I'm hoping somebody was curious about what the hell that meant. Store reg ec. What the shit is that? Now you know. All right, let me see. How much time? Oh, got time. What does that mean, Jeff? I didn't really plan anything else. I feel good about that. Anyone have questions about today's quiz or anything else about, let's do two things with the time we got left. Anything else about linear correlation stuff? I don't know if anyone's managed to get into that. I'm sure you guys are finishing up chapter 9 homework, right? But you definitely want to get into chapter 12 homework as soon as you can. I put the section 10.2 assignment up on Canvas so you can turn it in. And again, that is extra credit. 10.2 is extra credit. So you can turn that in for extra credit. So any questions about linear correlation regression? And then any questions about what the quiz is on today? You guys know what the quiz is on today? What's the quiz on today? I forgot.
Value.
What is it?
The p-value.
P-value.
Percentages.
Percentage
Like the one we had
hypothesis.
last week, but instead of means, we're using percentages.
Beautiful. And types of error.
Mhm.
So types of error, percentage hypothesis tests, and p-value stuff. That's what's going to be on the quiz today. And just to be really clear, I have put formulas on today's quiz that you don't need. You will need maybe a couple of them, but you won't need all of them. I need you to still be able to identify which formula to use when. So if I only put the one or two that you need, that's not really testing that ability, is it? So just get over the fact that I have done that. The formula you need is up there. All the formulas you need is up there, just a little more than you need. Yeah, I'm evil. I know. I got an A++ in my evil teaching class. Any questions then? I mean, if not, I'm fine with having an early wrap up today. I mean, all I wanted to do today was finish up chapter 12. So I can post this worksheet to Canvas. Let me think. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think about what else I wanted to put up there. Okay, we're getting really close to the final exam now. I mean, it's not that far off. So someday I'm going to put up on Canvas the practice final, and then I'll follow it up with an answer key, right? And then we'll have one of these the last Zoom session will be a review for the final exam. Is anyone interested in making the review for the final exam Zoom session the full time of the class? I would think so, right? So we can go from 9 to 10:50 like the class is supposed to go. I just made this an hour, just so it fits in better, and plus, I don't know if you guys realize this, but normally I'd have a whole day devoted to review for the tests. And since there were no more tests, I had some extra time. So when is the final? It's on the homework sheet. Let me see when it is.
I think it's May 27th.
Okay. Yeah, it's on the homework sheet. Here we go. And it's on the syllabus too.
And then I also remember writing here that it was from 7:15 to 9:15. Is that still the time?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't change that because then other people. There, I put it in chat. Wednesday, May 27th, 7:15 to 9:15 a.m.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have to keep the same date. You guys are obviously a smaller class. The other stats class, I'm worried because they're kind of a bigger class. I might have to break them up into two because the plan, of course, just to remind you guys, I'm going to remind you guys a few times, the plan for final exam day is to Zoom and everybody has their video on so I can watch you. Yeah, so that'll be exciting. Yeah, exactly. I have to. I have to. Most of you guys are honestly doing the quizzes and honestly making maybe less grades than you would want to, but you're doing it honestly. Some people, not so honest. I love it when somebody turns in the other class's quiz. That's always awesome because there's no way you could get that through Canvas unless you got it from somebody else. So, don't do that shit. That's happened a couple times. I can't remember if it was this class or not. I don't know. I'm not going to call anybody out by name. I'm going to call you out by deed. Don't be doing that shit. All right. Anything else, guys, about the quiz, linear correlation? Okay. Cool. I'm cool with that. We can head out a little early. That's fine. Why not? So I'm going to go make the quiz active on Canvas the minute that that I shut this down. Okay. So you can go grab it and get started. And just let me know if you have any technical issues.
Professor, just a little quick question.
Yeah.
On the so is HO always the null or no?
Oh yeah, that's the name. That's the
Oh,
that's
it's
the name.
its name. Okay, okay. I was just making sure. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
All right, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.